The NBA trade deadline is over. And guess what? The Lakers won the trade deadline. The Lakers won. The moves they made, the pieces they've added to this roster, the Lakers are now legitimate contenders in the Western Conference. Deondre Hawkins here with another edition of Lakers Talk Daily, presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, the official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. Skip the traffic. Head on over to Pechanga Resort Casino just off the I-15 in Temecula. Visit pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations and for more information. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Did not think Rob Pelinka had this in him. The biggest trade we've seen was getting Luka Doncic, trading Anthony Davis and Max Christie away. Lakers get Luka Doncic, Markieff Morris, and Maxi Kleber in return. So you look at that like, damn, what more can the Lakers do? What more can this Lakers team do? You already added a generational talent in Luka Doncic. Oh, last night, same time, late at night, Lakers get Mark Williams, center from the Charlotte Hornets. They got rid of Dalton Knecht, Cam Reddish, and a 2031 unprotected first-round pick. And you're just seeing what Rob Pelinka has done. He has looked for the future, and he also has a win-now team. And that's all you can ask for. You have made this Lakers fan base happy. You have made this Lakers team real, legit contenders in the West. You look at the other traders in the Western Conference. The Golden State Warriors, they acquired Jimmy Butler. They shipped Andrew Wiggins, Dennis Schroeder, and Kyle Anderson. But then you look at that Warriors team, okay? The Warriors got rid of all their key pieces when they added Jimmy Butler. Is Jimmy Butler going to be a good fit for that Warriors team? They're going to play hard. They're going to be competitive. But really, when you look at that, okay, in a 7-game series, I believe the Lakers can handle that. The Lakers can match up now with anybody in the West. We are worried about the rim protection. Now you get Mark Williams. And then you look at the roster from top to bottom. You kept Austin Reeves, you kept Rui Hachimura. And obviously, LeBron James. You know you're not going to get rid of him right now. You're not going to get rid of LeBron James. You still got Dorian Finney-Smith. You still got Jared Vanderbilt. You still got Gabe Vincent, Shake Milton. And then you add, just adding Luka Doncic alone is great. We were worried about, Lakers need to get rim protecting. Mark Williams averages 16 points, about 10 rebounds a game, 1.5 blocks. He is a guy who is going to feed off the pick and roll of Luka Doncic. And it's crazy to me that the Lakers went to Luka and hey, the success you had in Dallas, how did that work? What did you like with that Dallas team that helped you guys get into that finals run? And he mentioned, hey, look, we had rim protecting, and I was able to create off the pick and roll and have an actual lob threat. Rob Pelinka went out and got it. Mark Williams. And I know everyone's worried. The biggest storyline with him is, can he stay healthy? We know he had a left foot fracture that did not require surgery. He's been available. He is available. He is not hurt. The biggest story of Mark Williams is, can he stay healthy? Because the ceiling, all the reports about Mark Williams, the ceiling is really, really high with the big man. Luka Doncic, we know he had his calf strain, and we know he's been out for a month. We know that's been a concern. Is Luka, can he stay healthy? Luka Doncic came out in the press conference and said, hey, look, I've been able to nurse my calf. I've been able to nurse, for the first time, been able to nurse the injury 100%. I'm not rushing. I'm not coming back too soon. I'm waiting for the right time, and I want to get this injury as healed as possible to be ready to go with this for this Lakers team. That's already a plus in my opinion. The fact that he's taking his time, not rushing to come back, nursing the injury the right way, the way it's supposed to be. Great sign. And then you have to factor in, okay, LeBron James is at 40 years old. How much can we get out of LeBron James as far as the minutes? How much can we rely on LeBron James? When you have Luka Doncic, he can take that stress off of LeBron James. He can take that stress off of him. He can flip the switch for this Lakers team. And you still got Austin Reeves, a great offensive guard, a scorer. He has learned to create his own shot. He has learned to also be a valuable playmaker. The Lakers can play in numerous ways. So when I look at the West in the top, you got the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Lakers can match up with the Thunder from top to bottom. Nuggets, the Lakers can match up with the Denver Nuggets team. And I'm real confident. I had a lot of concerns in the beginning of the season when they did have Anthony Davis and they weren't making any moves. But the moment I saw them go out there and get Dorian Finney-Smith, I said, okay, still need more, but what else can they do? And Rob Pelinka winning that trade deadline, and that Lakers front office went to work. I love every single addition to this team. And not gonna lie to you, I really do feel like they are real threats to the West. And I know people, they were tweeting at me, oh, what about Walker Kessler? What makes Mark Williams so much better than Walker Kessler? Why did we get rid of Dalton Knecht? Why did Cam Reddish have to be involved with that? I will break down a little bit of that right after my partners at Pechanga give you guys a quick word.
At Pechanga Resort Casino, you can rock and roll, sip and slide, twist and shout. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Indian gaming sponsor of the Lakers.
So I mentioned that people were tweeting at me last night as soon as the Mark Williams trade happened, and they were saying, well, what makes Mark Williams better than Walker Kessler? Well, to start off, Walker Kessler probably wasn't available. The asking price for Walker Kessler was too much. What the Lakers got in Mark Williams, they traded away Dalton Knecht. They traded away a 2031 unprotected first-round pick, and they were able to move on from Cam Reddish. And I'm pretty sure what Utah's asking price was they probably wanted a lot more just for Walker Kessler alone. Also, Mark Williams, in my personal opinion, has a little bit more a higher ceiling than Walker Kessler, meaning that there's reports that he has a better touch in the paint than most big men in the league. He is 7'2". He had the longest wingspan in his draft class. Mark Williams can be a valuable rim protector when when guys like Luka Doncic, who has the highest blow-by rate in the NBA, he will be there to be in a help position. So then, why Dalton Knecht? Look, Dalton Knecht, when you look at this Lakers roster now, you have Luka Doncic, you have Austin Reeves, you have LeBron James. All three of those guys, they need shots. And then when you look at that, when they come in next, okay, Dalton Knecht is not going to fall in that line. And it got to the point where if Dalton Knecht's shots weren't falling, he became unplayable. And JJ Redick, we've seen what he's been doing. He wants guys to be able to play on both ends of the floor. And you're going to ask, well, what about Luka Doncic? I guarantee you, when Luka Doncic gets his feet wet and gets his rhythm with this Lakers team, JJ Redick is going to hold Luka to a high standard on that end of the floor. And then Cam Reddish, we saw his minutes decreasing as the games were going by. Had a great start to the season. We see him in the starting lineup. He was a very, very valuable defensive player. But then, what did Cam Reddish do on the offensive end? Wasn't really a great shooter. Couldn't really create his own shot. He was one of those guys who come in with a high energy and high motor. So then you were like, okay, you can replace a guy like Cam Reddish. So that's why I'm at why they got rid of Dalton Knecht and Cam Reddish in that 2031 first-round pick, because they feel like they can get more production out of Mark Williams. And a guy like Dalton Knecht, you can try to go out there in the buyout market or in the offseason to try to find a shooter like Dalton Knecht who can probably do more on the other end of two and not let offense dictate his defense. And then Cam Reddish is a guy who is just flat-out replaceable. This Lakers team, they're going to make some noise. I'm excited with Mark Williams and Luka Doncic be able to go on the same court with LeBron James. Laker fans, you should be excited. Lakers won the trade deadline, man. They're real threats in the Western Conference. As always, appreciate you guys tuning in. Peace.